Hello everybody, Bobby Francis here for Full Tilt Weather. Got over 4,000 tornado intercepts, 120 tropical storm intercepts, and countless winter weather events. We're going to be talking about the event tomorrow, Monday the 2nd. We didn't have to wait very far into the season to get our first major severe weather event. Been talking about this for days. It's pretty much a bang-up situation. This is the National Weather Service's current outlook due to a lot of the political things that were put into usage into the government in 2013, right in that area. This is about the highest they can go without going through the governmental board of presidency. This will be updated tonight at 12. I'm sure we'll go moderate. Either tonight at 12 or lunch, right before it initiates, we'll get a moderate risk. That's the way it usually goes since, I'm not going to get political here, but since the way the certain presidencies decided this would be set up. So currently we have a marginal risk by the NWS extending all the way into Missouri and Kansas. All the way down into around, it's going to be pretty close to Corpus. Yeah, right around Victoria, along that area, Georgetown, just west of Dallas. Then we have this slight risk. I wouldn't too much worry about the moderate risk. This is just the National Weather Service kind of padding out to what might occur. This slight risk, a lot of the models are disagreeing with a lot of this. I think this shrinks more east tomorrow. That's just kind of the way it is. But the primary chances for storms appear to be Nacogdoches, Texas, to Little Rock, Arkansas. They're pretty well right. This is the place. I'm sure I'm going to be lined up somewhere along Nacogdoches into Tyler here as they initiate tomorrow afternoon between 2 and 3. Shreveport, I hate to say it, the bubble's not quite as nice as usual. Usually you get storms moving east from the west along I-20, and you have this area right here that's the bottom part of the Ozarks that usually protects this area. All major tornadoes that have happened in the Shreveport-Bossier area have come from the south. These cells will be moving from the south into the southern part of Shreveport. The possibility does exist. Sorry, that's just common understanding of, this area's cycle. But here's our enhanced risk right now. This is ranked as a 10% tornado at the moment. So your green is a 2% tornado risk, which by National Weather Service is about 6.5% chance. You have your 5% risk, which is about a 15.5% risk. Then you have your 10% risk here, which is roughly about a 32% chance. We're going to switch over to models and talk about what's going on here. This is the NAMAS's outlook of what's going to happen with moisture. That was just posted to the page. There's a reason that was up. So, is this the NAMAS? Yeah, this is straight NAMAS. So this is one outlook. We get storms initiating more to the west, which is the reason that slight risk has been pushed so far west, because there's two possibilities right now. This is the first one. I would say this is the more unlikely one, but it's possible. Storms initiating right along I-35, moving east. This is a possibility, and they continue to form down into, let's say, around Houston County, right in that area. Let's say Corrigan, Crockett. That's been a really hot area the last couple of weeks. We've been down there like 3 times. Moving forward, dissipates. And then we're going to have the reinitiation. So yeah, tomorrow there's another video. Mississippi, Alabama, y'all's time's coming. Now moving into, this is what the 30-hour, this is a 3 km model. So basically whenever you're dealing with the NAMAS, it's taking runs at about 8 miles. So basically, if you live in Dallas, about the whole size of Dallas. This 3KM model is capable of taking runs at 1.82 miles. So basically, just a really small, more compact area compared to some of the other models that we're looking at here. Now moving forward, it's thinking there will be a chance of real nice moisture along this line, along I-35 north of Dallas. Initiation is not expected there, though, due to lapse rates and the storm to kind of give out through the middle of the night. Let's say somewhere around Ruston, Louisiana, along that line, and then just come into the moisture of the morning and just reinitiate over, 56, 55 in Mississippi. I have here we go. So, the lapse rates are an issue. We have a lot of moisture right here. Some of these storms could be more initiation early, like let's say 1 to 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon time frame. Then you're moving into initiation right on this corner. This is what we're really worried about, right here. This is where, if it's going to happen, that's the place. You begin to see, in this model, it thinks the first line bows and moves over Louisiana. So this being more of a wind threat with maybe 3 or 4 isolated spin-up tornadoes. This whole area will be watch boxed for tornadoes by that time. We'll probably see our first tornado watch no later than 1 o'clock in the morning. And them watch boxes will continue through eastern Texas, southern Arkansas, Oklahoma, southern Oklahoma, the majority of Louisiana, the majority of Mississippi, the majority of Arkansas, and the majority of the western side of Georgia through the next 47 hours. This is going to be a long-term ordeal. But this is really what we're worried about. Right about daylight, right here. Storms initiating right around between Nacogdoches, or just north of Nacogdoches, into around Oil City, Louisiana, maybe a little bit north of Oil City. Moving north-northeast as they begin to come linear. And there's your bigger line as it begins to evolve through the night. These storms firing in the first 3 hours could be capable of extremely strong tornadoes. Some could get a mile wide. It's possible. Could and do are two different things, but could. This is definitely the zone area. 33. Let's pull this up on more of an enhanced model. 33, so right here. We'll just go 34. Temperature, we want reflectivity right here. So this is that same line that we were looking at on the model. Exact same model. This is just a much more enhanced version. This is more for like publicization. The other model we're using is a much better model for meteorology understanding. So this is our primary line right here. So from Hope, Arkansas to maybe down as far south as Huntsville is kind of where it's going. Most of the better numbers have been between Nacogdoches and Little Rock as it continues to expand and grow a little stronger. We'll push that out to right here. Like I was saying, Little Rock to around Nacogdoches is the primary area. This is the line. The models have been fighting over time. Whether this is 6 o'clock in the afternoon this occurs at, or whether this is, like this model is saying, 11 o'clock at night. The truth of the matter is it could be either one. The whole night, until the line is passed, there is a risk if you live in this area. We'll definitely have a car positioned out there through the afternoon. I'm sure I'll have live streams up. But this is our primary target area for tomorrow. If you live in this area, primarily right here from Nacogdoches to Little Rock, I would be very aware. And anywhere to the west, we could get better initiation off of these first storms. We're going to push that back down to, let's say, 2 o'clock. There's going to be a real rugged moisture line come through here. This is going to be more in the slight risk for the National Weather Service. Gets a little bit later than I thought it was. All 2. I had the wrong hour frame. Better yet, let me go get the proper hour frame. So 25. So we'll push it out to 26. Right here, so you have little smaller moisture beams. These are possible storms that could initiate into a lot more because they're moving into 1800 to 2300 megajoule Cape. Upscale is possible along I-35. There could be discrete cells moving north-northeast along this area. That's the reason this whole area is under that slight risk by the National Weather Service. Right here, as we open that back up, right along that line, you see this moisture beam right there. Nobody really knows if this is going to do it or this isn't going to do it. If you're in that area, you probably will be included in the tornado watch. But this is kind of what we're looking at right now. And we're going to go ahead and leave that the way it is. Everybody have a good night. We'll have more information tomorrow. We'll be in the field tomorrow. Probably get out and about 1. Let's say, sometimes we get out early, so let's say 11 to 2 o'clock, somewhere in that area, we'll be in position. This line starts to form a little bit quicker. It's just south of home. I mean, I could catch it either way. But everybody have a blessed New Year's, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Please like and share the video. Peace.